my name is Gabe Zollner. I just watched a bit of Fox News, and Megyn Kelly, she had a guest on, and guess what they were talking about? Yeah, well, it appears that, Rohm, I'm referring to Rohm Emanuel, that ballerina dancer who's playing mayor now in Chicago? Oh, by the way, he never should have been even allowed to run for mayor because he didn't live there long enough. They had a requirement to live there for 1 year, and he wasn't there. He was in Washington. He was Obama's chief of staff. But anyway, so what they're talking about now is the Chicago-style tactics. Now, Rohm's got some real issues in Chicago because, it's, way up there for murders. Most of them are from gangs because of drugs, and they have guns. But the question is, how many of those guns are legally owned and registered? Probably zero. So what's Rohm trying to do now? Well, he's blaming it on guns. It's all the guns' fault. It isn't the fact that most of those people that live in the inner city don't even know who their daddy is. And most of those mommies have, I don't even know how many children, I don't even know how many boyfriends or sperm donors. And they're all collecting welfare. Not all, but a lot of them are collecting welfare. And they're killing each other over drugs. And turf. The term they use is turf. So what's Rohm Emanuel blaming this on now? Well, guess what? He's knocking on the doors of the banks, Bank of America and Citibank. And he's telling them, hey, this is like Rohm Emanuel, it's like, I don't want you dealing with the companies that manufacture and sell guns, I want you to cut off their line of credit, I don't want you dealing with them. Hey, Rohm, this isn't the Capone days, number one. And number two, Obama hasn't completed his transformation yet, where this is a communistic country where the elite can dictate and tell people and banks what to do. We're not there quite yet. I know that your boss is working, well, your boss, your buddy. I know he's working feverishly to bring this about, but we're not there quite yet. So you need to back off. You can't go around dictating to banks, and you can't go around telling them who they can and can't lend money to. You understand, Rohm? You need to focus in on your issues, and your issues, oh man, you got a lot of issues, but your state's issues, you know what the problem is, right? You got too many people that are unemployed. They can't find work. Why? Because your boss. That's why. Your buddy. Why don't you lean on him to stop putting all these ridiculous restrictions on companies, and maybe they can start hiring, and maybe you're not going to have as many murders next year. But to go to the banks and dictate to them, that's what Capone did. You're going to do what I'm going to tell you, you understand? Or we're going to whack you. Wrong. That's what's wrong with this country. Like I said, Obama hasn't completed his transformation of America yet. If he's allowed to stay there, I'm sure in a couple of years, maybe you'll be able to tell banks what to do. You're not there yet. So why don't you back off?